Okay, I will talk about question 10 on exercise 7E on page 47. So let's start. So let's look at the question. Martin has some $5 coins and $2 coins. If a total, he has a total of 35 coins and altogether are worth $1,000. How many $5 coins and how many $2 coins? That means they are finding the number of coins, right? Number of coins. So we are finding the $5 coins and also $2 coins, the number of it, right? So first of all, let x be the number, or last time I do not use the respectively. This time I teach you, let x and y be the number of $5 coins and $2 coins respectively. Okay, so if you write down in this way, that means x be the number of $5 coins and the y become the number of $2 coins. You may use this by using one sentence by using the terms respectively. Okay, so then we can write down the equation. First of all, usually this type of equation will consider two kinds of dimension. First of all is the number of the coins. Number of the coins already say that totally there are 35 coins, right? That means x plus y is equal to 35, right? This one is the first equation. The second dimension that we can consider is not the number, it's the value of coins. Understand? If you have two $5 coins, it will become $10, right? The value. But you have only two as the number, right? This one is the value, right? So for the value, for $5 coins, we have x $5 coins. That means the value is 5 times x, right? If you have 2, that's 5 times 2. If you have 3 times 5 times 3. If you have x, just 5 times x. Then similarly for the $2 coins, we have 5 number of the $2 coins. So we have 2 y's at the values. And altogether, the question says that it is $130. So this one is the second equation. It talks about the values of the coins. Understand? 5x plus 2y is equal to 130. Then we have already the simultaneous equation here. We can solve it. For example, this time I use substitution. For example, from 1. You may use your own method. X plus y is 35. So x is equal to 30y minus y. This one is equation 3. And then substitute equation 3 into 2. So we have the x here become the 35 minus y. So 30y minus y. At the brackets, be careful. Plus 2y is this one. And then for this equation, only one unknown. So 175 minus 5y plus 2y is 130. Negative 3y is equal to negative 45. Y is equal to 15. Okay. And then again, sub the answer into any one. But usually, if you use method of substitution, the equation 3 will be easier to do. So equation 3, x is equal to 35 minus 15, x is equal to 20. And then write down the answer. That is, how many 5 coins and 2 coins do he have? So write down, therefore he has 20. This one is $5 coins, so $25 coins, and this one 15 is $2 coins, $2 coins, and then finish. We have already finished because we have already answered the questions.